Hello and welcome to Maths by SAS. This is my fourth lesson of D3 chapter number 9, exercise 9b, that is about the bearing and application of trigonometry in real world. In this class, students will be learning and discussing basic level question number 4, and question 4 says that point Q is 24 kilometers on the bearing of 072 degrees from point P. From Q, Vishal walks at the bearing of 320 degrees to the point R, located directly north of P. We have to find the distance between P and R and distance between Q and R. Let's start the discussion of this question. In order to spare some time and focus more on discussion, I have sketched the figure for you. It's really important for all geometry questions that you have to read, understand the question, underline important terms and sketch the figure. Question says point Q is 24 kilometers on the bearing of 072 degrees from P. It means that P is on the north, and from point P a person is starting a movement at the bearing of 072 degrees, and point Q is 24 kilometers away from point P, and from point Q he takes a movement of 320 degrees. He takes a turn of 320 degrees towards point R, and R is located directly north of P. It means that P and R both are on the north, and then we have to find the distance PR and QR. Okay, if we look at the diagram, distance PR is a distance between R, the final destination, and the starting point. In order to find the lengths or angles of the triangle, whether that is right angle triangle or oblique triangle, we should have at least two angles or two lengths with us, but we are given with one angle and one length only. Okay, now look, the bearing of Q is 320 degrees. Bearing of Q is 320 degrees, and now if we look at the north at P or R, or north at Q, they are parallel to each other. These two norths are parallel to each other, and now look that this R to Q line is transversal over here. Okay, so whatever angle is formed at this place, yes, at this place, same angle will be over here due to alternate angle and the formation of Z. Now look, if this total turn is of 320 degrees, Maya, and how much degree will be left over here? So 360 minus 320, and this will give me 40 degrees. And if this angle will be of my 40 degrees, so due to alternate angles, angle at this place will also be 40 degrees. I hope you are clear that how we are making the use of alternate angles and how we are finding one of the angles of triangle. Now in this triangle I have two angles with me, and we know that sum of interior angles of triangles is always 180 degrees. So angle Q will be equal to 180 minus 72 plus 40, and this will give me 72 plus 40 is 112, 180 minus 112 minus 180, and this is 68 degrees. So internal angle of the triangle at this place is 68 degrees. Okay, I hope you are really clear that how we are finding all angles of triangle, either by sum of interior angles of triangle or by alternate angles. Sum is 180 degrees. Now the first unknown of the question and the first requirement of the question is distance PR. So in order to find distance PR, we can see the triangle is oblique triangle, and we are given with one side and three angles. So I cannot apply cosine law here, so I have to go for sine law, and the question will take the form Q upon sine Q. in which triangle PQR, PQ and R, Q upon sine Q equals to this is R, because this is the face in front of vertex R, and this is P. Okay, now we have Q upon sine Q equals to R upon sine of R, R upon sine of R, and this now Q, which is PR, that's the actual requirement of question, so I'm not going to do anything with that. And sine of Q, sine Q is sine 68 degrees, sine 68 degrees, and R is 24 upon sine 40 degrees, sine 40 degrees. Now Q upon sine 68. Let me hold the calculator, and your display has to be on the degrees. Sine 68, sine 68 degrees, 68 degrees is 0.9271, 0.921872, and this is 24 upon sine 40, sine 40 degrees, sine 40 degrees, and this is 0.64278, 278 and 28. Now go for cross multiplication. This is Q, 24 multiplied by 0.9272 upon 0.6428. Okay, so what I have to do is that I have to first multiply 0.9272 by 24, and this gives me 22.2528 divided by 0.6428 divided by 0.6428, and this is 34.61, 34.6, and as the measurements are in kilometers, so Q will be equal to 34.6. so Q actually is the distance between PR. So distance between P and R is 34.6 kilometers. I hope you are clear about this part, and let's move to the second part. Okay, now PR distance is 34.6 kilometers. Moving to the second part, that we have to find the distance between Q and R. Distance between Q and R. Now look, we after calculation of side PR, we have two sides and included angle with me. So in order to find the distance between Q and R, distance between Q and R, what we have to do, we have to apply cosine law, because we are given with two sides and included angle. So this is the face opposite to vertex P. P square will be equal to Q square plus R square minus 2QR, and this is we have cosine law, cos of angle, cos 72 degrees, cos 72 degrees. And now what we have to do is Q is 34.6 square plus R is 24 square minus 2 into 0.6 into 24 and cos 72. Now let me check what is the square 34.6. 34.6 square, 34.6 square, this gives me 1197.16. 24 is 576, but let me confirm this. 576 minus 2 into 34.6 multiplied by 24. This gives me 1660.8, and then I have to find the value of cos 72 degrees, and this gives me 0.3090. First multiply these two values, okay, and this becomes 1197.16 plus 576, okay, 3090 multiplied by 1660.8, and this is 513.1872. Let me add up 1197, 1197.16 plus 576, and this gives me 1773.16 minus 513.1872, okay, minus 513.1872, and this gives me 1259.9728, and then I have to press the square root key, q square, and q will be equal to square root of this answer 1259.9728, and which is equal to 35.49, which is equal to 35.5 kilometers. So the q, which is sorry, this is p square, p which is actually rq. So distance between r and q is 35.5 kilometers. I hope you are really clear about today's class. For next difficulty level, please catch me in the next class. Watch my lessons, like, share and subscribe the channel, and press bell icon to get the notification of every lesson in time. Thank you very much.